Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to last day of April and welcome to second analysis. And we'll start with SPX and then we'll review NASDAQ, S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell 2000. We'll review crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We'll review crude oil, natural gas, commodities, and then at the end we'll wrap up with FANG stock. Please hit the like button, guys. Only takes you 1 second to hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so we'll start with SPX cycle analysis, and it's behaving exactly as I was thinking, and it's perfectly. You can see matching cycle low here, and you can see it came a couple of days early. That can happen during cycle. It doesn't have to be accurately on the same day. We did get a higher low here on Thursday last week, and now we are going in a rising phase. All right, so we are in this rising phase, and this is where the resistance is, right? So I think if I want to draw a box, we are now in a big resistance area, this whole area, and I'm expecting it to fail from here and then go down. All right, so this is what I think. It's in a resistance area, chop around here and then go down. All right, so hoping best case scenario, make a lower high. This high is not likely to break. Lower high, make a new low, and it all depends on earnings. If Amazon beats and other stock, there are a couple of earnings due this week. Thursday, Apple also is reporting earnings. If everything is good, this might make a new high, and then we're gonna go lower. But as of right now, what I see in front of me, I think this is a big resistance, not gonna be easy to break. Couple of days chop and then going lower. All right, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're going to do side-by-side comparison. We'll do a day trading chart on the right side. Left side is only for swing trading. Okay, so you buy on the green lines, you sell on the red lines. Okay, if you want to know more about this chart, subscribe to my channel. There's a YouTube icon in the description of this video. Click on it, subscribe, and there is a Discord channel link. Let me know your user ID. I'll add you to members only group where I share these levels every day with my subscribers. So all right. So right now we are coming closer to buy zone, which is the green zone, and you can see we are getting rejected here on this downward sloping white line, which is 20 moving average. Okay, getting rejected, coming closer to buy zone. Look to buy below 5118, very close to the buy zone. All right, so I might be taking a trade very early on because it's going to be in my buy area. All right, so that's it. Yeah, look to buy here. I'm in Q Nasdaq, and Nasdaq is same, coming closer to buy zone. We'll wait for a little bit more for it to fall in the buy zone and then take this trade. So nothing changed here. So also I just wanted to show you on the day chart, SPY there's a gap around 504, and on triple Q's Nasdaq there's a gap around 425. So they could target those two gaps to fill. All right, so keep that in mind and trade accordingly. All right, so Dow Jones, let's see Dow Jones already touching the buy zone. All right, so it's already touching the buy zone. So perfect trade in the market open. So I might be taking even Dow Jones trade. Oh, Russell is even weaker. Um, so yeah, there are a lot of opportunities, guys. Market open, you can see. So depending on your risk level, you can take 2x, 3x leverage. But again, see, it's very easy. Just wait for it to go into green zone and just buy it. All right, Tesla, uh, massive pump yesterday after China news. Now getting a little bit lower. That's okay. After massive pump, we can consolidate. Massive gap up. I don't think that gap is going to be filled soon. So coming down to the range, let's see. It can find support around 180s, 183, 184 in the neutral zone and then bounce. So keep that in mind. I posted, I copy UNH here because I'm looking to take a trade on this. Let's see if it falls under 484. There's a gap around 471. That's quite a far away, so I don't know if that's going to be filled, but I'm waiting for it to fall under 484. I might be taking a trade today. Gold is in the buy zone. All right, so there you go. If you wanted flagging and then going down, going higher on divergence, so I think gold is, you can see green line is below red line. Gold is in the buy zone, so you should be looking to buy gold here. Silver is also in the buy zone. Very good trade possible on silver today. Crude oil falling now, going towards buy zone. Natural gas was up heavily yesterday, was in the sell zone, so that was perfect trade. Yes, was short. Now going towards the buy zone. Dollar index here, DXY in the sell zone resistance area. So let's see if it can fall from here now. Bitcoin down. Now do or die level here in the buy zone in the short term, but on the daily chart, it really needs to hold this previous low is pivot around 59.6, I think 59.629. Okay, if it breaks below that, then we are going lower to this around 52 area. All right, 52k area, and then you can see, even if I let me bring this chart bigger here, you can see even on PPO, green line is below red line, so It's been below red line all this time. Okay, I want to see a reversal. I don't see that, so I think it's going to keep going down until that happens. And you can see it was going higher, higher highs, and PPO did not have that, but RSI, if I zoom in, you can see RSI started to make slightly lower high. Okay, so momentum, this high was on a lower high on RSI, so this was a shift in momentum. I think we're going down. And on BTC futures, we could fall as far as 47,890. Keep that in mind because that's where the gap is, and that gap is not filled. There's a gap here on 1 hour. There are other gaps here, all these green lines. I'm not going to talk about that. But with S&P 500 coming down, weakness in entire stock market in May, this could get a massive dump in Bitcoin. All right, so keep that in mind. Ethereum, one thing to note, was there a gap? No, they filled the gap. Okay, so there was a gap down here, and they came and filled the gap yesterday. So I can delete this gap. So yeah, so there are no other gaps at the top to fill on Ethereum. 2808 is the target, which is a gap here. Another one is 2299. If Bitcoin falls to 50,000, then this is going to be filled. But for now, right now, 2808 is the next target on Ethereum. Keep that in mind. All right, and on Ethereum live market, it's also in the buy zone below third standard deviation. All right, on the live market. So yeah, all depends on Bitcoin holding this pivot 59,600. So that's the key area. All right. Hang Seng Index, China. China is now going towards buy zone from the sell zone. It was in the sell zone. You can see on a daily chart broke out of this trend line, white line, and now there was a gap here. So it's going to fill that gap. And you can see the gap is around 17,565. If that doesn't hold, then there's another gap here around 16,926. So it might come all the way down to fill those two gaps. So keep that in mind. SPY. So I already covered SPY. Let's look at copper. Copper is in the buy zone, massive pump, and now going towards buy zone. Just keep going straight up, like it's like a blow off top look. So let's see if I will still be away. I won't be trading copper here, looking to take profit a couple of days ago. So this has potential to go way lower. Palladium is in the buy zone. Soybeans, commodities are going a little bit lower today, but this is in the neutral zone. Sugar is in the neutral zone. Wheat is touching the buy zone, bouncing from the buy zone, and I posted a video yesterday. I think it can go to 700 levels. So it's buy the dip. Okay, so it's finding support on this 200 EM and SMA, which is good news. It needs to hold above these blue line and purple line. All right, because those are very important. Corn is in the neutral zone. Let's look at gold miners, GDX going towards buy zone. So lower high, if it's getting rejected, then this top is it, which happened on 12th of April. Let's look at Apple. Apple is getting rejected yesterday. Massive gap here, so maybe look to fill that gap. 170 is the target. If it comes to fill that gap, that could be very good, good target. And then earnings will decide next move, which is happening on Thursday. Amazon is going from sell zone to the neutral zone. Netflix is also in the neutral zone. There's a gap here. Yesterday's gap, it's trying to fill that, I think, looks like. Meta, Facebook is in the buy zone already. Also on the daily chart, there's a gap. So that's my target, 397. I'll be looking to buy that there. Google, after a massive pump, got rejected. I don't know if it's going to fill this gap. That's going to be giving away all the gains. All right. So that's going to be a very bad move. Microsoft is in the buy zone short term. All right. I don't think it's going to come all the way down to this area, which is 370s. Let's see what it does. It's still a lower high, low. If it holds here and bounces, that's going to be nice, but let's see. All depends on what market does today. Snowflakes going towards buy zone. NVDA is a little bit down pre-market, 1% down. This gap here is my target, which is around 830. If it fills that, I will be looking to buy around 830s NVIDIA. All right. AVGO is in the touching the sell line, and SMCI is also near neutral sell zone. AMD is also in the sell zone. AMD is also giving earnings, I think, Thursday. So, oh, Tuesday after hours today. Okay, interesting. So let's see what AMD does. And Shopify, is in the neutral zone, and DDOG is also in the neutral zone. All right, so let's quickly look at VIX. VIX is up, so let's see if it's going to chop around. VIX is getting 8 counts buy signal, which is not a good news. If VIX gets a buy count here and then bounces, that means it's going to be bad for stock market. If it crush here, it's going to fill this gap. If not, then it's going to go to new highs, and that's when this downwards move, next leg lower, is coming. Okay, so be careful, guys. It's not going to sell off yet. I think it's going to hold another week or so, and just hold here, chop, and then gonna sell off from mid to end of May. So a lot of weakness might be coming soon. All right, good luck, guys. Hit the like button on your way out. I'll see you later. Bye.